Hi there, welcome back. In the previous two lectures, we created an account called Chris and we also logged in with the same account in Microsoft Edge portal. Now it's time for us to work with the desktop. Let's say you have a desktop or a laptop. How would you use that account to log in? So there are two steps. One is if your account is part of your local Active Directory, which we are gonna talk in the upcoming lectures. This lecture is specific to cloud only identities. So let's say if you have hybrid Active Directory, still you can do these steps automatically with the help of hybrid intra connectivity application, all of that stuff. A later point within this course, but for now we would focus on a cloud only, meaning the account was created in a Azure portal or on Microsoft Entra portal. Now we wanted to add that account in this computer so that the user can log in. Let's say if I try to log off and log in, uh, and or if you look at my current logged on account, I logged in this computer as a demo as a local user account. So we don't want to use as a local account. Instead, we wanted to use the Microsoft Entra ID. To achieve this, you have to join your computer to workspace. How do you do is you would open up your settings and then go to accounts and click on access work or school. This is where you would join. So when you click on connect, it will ask you a couple of steps. For example, in this case, if you just sign up with the email, or you could actually join with local Active Directory. So in this case, if you join with this step, the device can be joined to your local Active Directory. And if you want to join this device to Microsoft Entra ID so that the authentication token is always available and the device is fully managed by Microsoft Entra. If that's the case, you would be probably using this method. Let's say this device BitLocker encryption key have to be stored in Microsoft Entra, then you might have to join this device to Entra join. You have an additional option that can be find out easily with a command line. You can use this dsreg cmd/status. This is gonna tell you about all the information if the device is really joined. It would show you here Microsoft Entra joined as yes, and if it is joined to domain, it will show you. And also you could find out Azure ADPRT record. And if the device is joined to your MDM also, it will be listed here. This is one of the useful command that we regularly use as part of our troubleshooting with DSRX CMD. So in our case, we would be using join this device to Microsoft Entra ID. But before I click on this option, I would like to show you what is there in Microsoft Entra under devices. If you just go to Entra Admin Portal and navigate to devices, all devices, you could see here if the device is joined. So in our case, we do not see any of the devices that are listed. Now, if I switch back to client device and click on join this device to Microsoft Entra ID, and this is going to ask us to enter the user account and enter the password. Now, if you read here, make sure this is your organization, which is leninmylab.com, and the account it is making as the local administrator. In this case, the account chris@leninmylab.com will be added to your local administrator group. So here two questions should come if you are trying to understand. One is, can any user join automatically their device to your organization? That's the first question. The answer is It depends on how you configure. So if I just go to Microsoft Entra Admin Center under Devices, All Devices, if I just click on Device Setting, you have an option here to restrict the users can join their devices to Microsoft Entra. None, that means no user can join, or there are a couple of users they can select, or all the users can have a right to join their devices to Microsoft Entra. This option clarifies your first doubt. Any user that can be joined to your organization is fully controlled here. The second question should be raised here is the account, that is a Chris at learninmylab.com, is becoming as a local administrator. Now the question, can we control this activity? Like I don't want to grant maybe local admin, or you might have to have some control. If that's the case, you have an option here again within the same device settings. And if you just scroll down a little bit, so when a device is getting registered, the user is added as a local administrator, meaning in this case, Chris is getting local administrator because this option is configured to all, meaning all users can be joined in the above setting, and that account becomes as a local admin with this specific setting. So you have any control. And if you just look at a little more information, like if you want to join any of the device, do you require a multi-factor authentication? And the number of devices that a user can register or join would be total of 50. So in this case, Chris can join up to 50 devices. That's a huge number. So you might have to, look into the realistic number that you want to, configure as part of your design. Also, you have an option with the labs, that's a local administrative password solution, that's a labs, also can be configured along with the Microsoft Entra, which we would be discussing in the upcoming lectures. So labs will be useful to automate the user accounts password management with respect to the local admins. And you can also control BitLocker restricting just in case if they are trying to recover their own devices. But ideally, we don't, configure this, but it depends on your security rules. Let's go back to client device and click on join so that this device gets joined to Microsoft Entra. This device is connected to your default directory, which is learninmylab.com in this case. And if you notice here, the account is just now added. So you have to switch the account and sign in with Chris at learninmylab.com with their user ID and the password. So I'll just click on done, and I'll run one more time the same command and show you the difference here. You see here, as your AD was joined in the past with the same command, it was not joined. And also you could see here, now you got the device ID. This is an ID, and also this is a tenant specific information will come up here. This is a tenant ID and authenticate URL. All these information is coming up. In the past it was not there. So let's go back to Microsoft Entra portal before we log off and log in and see how it looks like there. So I'm in all devices tab. Now I should be able to see here this device, and I can see here the device name and the operating system is Windows. You might have a question, hey, is any other operating systems will be visible? Yes, the same user, if he is trying to log into iOS or Android devices, they also can be registered or join in Microsoft Entra. And you could see here the type of joining to Microsoft Entra would be the joined, meaning it's a fully joined to Microsoft Entra and you have a full control. And the user account, in this case, Chris. And if the device is managed by Microsoft Intune, you would, getting here Microsoft Intune, or if you have any other MDM solution, it will be listed here. And the security settings and whether device is a complaint or not, all this information will be listed here, including the lost activity on that device and when it is registered. So let's click on this device and see how it looks like. The device has a unique ID which is ending with F3F3. So if I just minimize the device ID F3F3, also you can find out here tenant ID. This is a tenant ID, which is nothing but your Microsoft Entra tenant information, which can be found in the overview page. If I just go back to overview, I should be able to see your tenant ID, which is starting with 1E and ending with B9. 1E and ending with B9. Now we understand a little about the devices. If the device has a BitLocker key, it will be stored here. And also the local admin password also will be visible here just in case if you deploy the labs as a solution. Now, as a next step, what I'll do is on the client machine, I'll simply log off and log in back with Chris account. And now I logged in with a Chris account. And if I just open up, who am I? It's very clearly showing as your AD is a domain and account name. And also, I should be able to see here DSREX status since I have already logged in. And if I try to open up a URL, for example, myapps.microsoft.com, it shouldn't ask the user ID once again because the required tokens are already available. So this is where you would, look into the token which has given by Microsoft Entra. So this token is valid from this time to this timestamp. So until then, it will not ask for you to again prove who you are. I mean to say the user ID and the password, it doesn't ask again once again because you already logged in with the account called Chris in this case. So that being said, I hope you understand the concept of a device joining to Microsoft Intra. We would look into the type of Intra join. There are multiple types that are we need to learn about the join types, and later point we would deep dive into the scripting part also. Thank you for watching this. I'll catch you in the next lecture.